We are at Vigelandsparken, which is this beautiful garden slash park with all of these interesting sculptures.
When they're gonna...
Is the sour cream kind of like American sour cream?
No.
Oh. Is it sweeter?
It's milder.
Milder.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Do you guys eat this for lunch?
Yeah, this is your lunch, Joel?
Yeah.
It's more of a dessert.
Norwegian dessert.
Yeah, no, that's what normal. I was about to say.
This year, someone reached like almost the bottom of this webbing, jumping all the way down.
Wow.
Guys, it is future Kiara. I got back from Norway last night and I wanted to hop on because I'm not really sure where I left off in this vlog, and apologize if this vlog was a little chaotic. I don't think I did the best job with capturing everything that went on in Norway, but I had a lot of fun exploring Oslo, which is the capital of Norway, with my best friend and her husband, and then I also got to explore the city with Marcus when he came in town, and that was my last day in Norway before flying out yesterday morning. I also did my very first overnight hike and did a little bit of camping with my best friend before her Norway wedding celebration, and that was in Bergen, which is in the western side of Norway where all of the fjords are at. The hike that we did was called the Trolltunga hike, and that is definitely not the easiest hike that I've done. It was so surreal being up there in the mountains with that amazing view, and the view just kept getting better and better throughout the hike. And I also did an ice bath up in the mountains, and it was freezing, but it was like very calming for our muscles after a long day of hiking. And since we did do the hike with a group and guides, they gave us dinner and we had reindeer stew, and that was delicious. It was a classic Norwegian meal, and we all just ate around the campfire with that incredible view. So that was super memorable. And after our girls hiking trip, we flew into Kristiansand, Norway, which is a beautiful town in Norway by the ocean. And that's where I don't think I got a lot of footage over that weekend in Kristiansand, since the day that we flew in, we met up with Marcus, my boyfriend, got lunch, and then immediately had to start getting ready for kickball, which was the activity that they planned with the entire guest list that was attending the celebration the next day. And it was also a Western themed wedding, so we had a bunch of cowboy hats and had asked everyone previously to dress up in Western styled outfits. And we had planned out a bunch of fun Western activities like cornhole. We did the line dancing, which I think I had filmed a little bit of me and Crystal and one of the other family friends practicing the other day in Oslo. So that went way better than expected, because this whole time I had been hearing that Norwegians are very shy and they don't dance. Like in the weddings and parties that they have, no one really dances. That's just not their thing. But so many people got on the dance floor and we showed them a couple of dances like Footloose, Boot Scoot, Timber. And then the next morning, Marcus and I took the train back to Oslo and just spent the rest of the day exploring the city. I didn't go too crazy in the shopping scene in Oslo compared to like Copenhagen, but I did grab a couple of things. The only clothing item that I picked up was this really pretty midi black skirt. I think I picked her up at one of the stores called Past Vintage, which had really cute pieces actually, but I was trying to be more strict with myself because I didn't have a whole lot of room in my suitcase. And I did go kind of crazy in Copenhagen, which in my opinion had the best shopping scene in the Scandinavian region where I visited. But I am glad that I was able to get something in Copenhagen, Stockholm, and in Oslo, since now whenever I wear those pieces, I will be reminded of my wonderful time in each of those cities. It has this like frilling design on the top and bottom of the skirt, and then has this detail throughout, which I don't really know how to describe, but I thought she was super cute and I'm excited to style her for the summer. And then lastly, I stopped by this interior design store that I unfortunately don't remember what it was called, where I found these two cute espresso mugs, which is kind of random for me to get, but I have been wanting them for my apartment and I've just never, I guess, found the right ones that I immediately liked. But when I saw these, I thought they were super cute. And now whenever I make my coffee in the mornings, I'll be reminded of my trip to Norway. And that concludes my 3-part solo travel diaries, even though I know in Norway most of the time I was with friends or with Marcus. But overall, I really enjoyed solo traveling. At first, when I got my tickets, I was a little worried that I wouldn't like it or I would feel lonely, even though the past year-ish I've been living alone, which I think I've gotten pretty comfortable going out and doing things by myself since living alone. But obviously traveling to a different continent alone is a whole different story. But honestly, I really enjoyed it, and I understand what some people say now, that solo traveling is addicting, because at the end of my trip I was already searching up tickets for possibly my next solo trip adventures. I just felt so independent and strong and at peace just going about my day doing whatever it is that I wanted. And I was able to strike up conversations with people that I normally would not have if I was traveling with other people. And overall, I think I just learned a lot about myself and what I'm capable of throughout that entire experience. So I would highly recommend solo traveling. I am sure it's not for everyone, or it's not everyone's cup of tea. Thank you guys for joining me in today's vlog. If you didn't check out my prior 2 videos when I was in Copenhagen and Stockholm, definitely check those out. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. As always, I appreciate you guys being here, and I will catch you in my next vlog.